gentlemen, welcome to the first portion of this episode, because it's 82.
Yeah.
This is the 82nd consecutive week we have done this show. Sorry if you guys missed me on indie news yesterday.
Hey, I did alright by myself. God damn it.
You missed this beautiful mug, this sultry voice. I was out due to, I couldn't make it due to weather restrictions, as he said.
Yeah,
There's a lot of ice.
Book.
A lot of ice going on out there.
Not so much today, which is why he's here.
Which I'm sorry, you guys had to be disappointed because I was going to read the entire results of PWG. Lemmy is doing an impersonation of Aaron Neville. Because I'm starting up a new Aaron Neville tribute band called How Did He Sell Any Albums?
Something tells me that's not going anywhere.
Probably not.
Well,
what matches happened on Raw?
Yeah, this is the Raw review. Alright, so we had a rematch where Kevin Owens defeated Neville. We had Titus O'Neil defeat Stardust. No. We had Becky Lynch defeat Charlotte. The League of Nations defeated the Usos.
Ooh.
Heath Slater defeated Dolph Ziggler.
Baby!
The New Day defeated the Dudleys and Kalisto. And Roman Reigns defeated Sheamus in our main event.
Oh,
now, we had a lot of build towards the Royal Rumble, so we're gonna talk about the stuff that was non-Rumble related first. And then we'll move into the Rumble shit.
What about opening match?
Opening match, this is a rematch from last week. Neville got the quick victory over Owens last week. This was Neville getting revenge for the beatdown that he got last week.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose was at commentary, and Neville decided to do every flippy move that he knew.
Yeah, it's like, Kevin, yeah? What do you want to do in our match? I don't know. You? Be flippy as fuck.
Like, he did a corkscrew plancha, or a corkscrew swan dive. He did a shooting star. He did a
off the top to the outside.
He did
450 from the apron to the floor.
He did a roll. I guess it's a senton, or I don't know. He did a front flip senton off the stairs, like ran and like flipped off the stairs.
Yeah.
He just anything that he could flip off of, Neville did that, and it was ridiculous. But then it was kind of his undoing at the end, because then he jumps up for what I'm assuming was going to be some sort of corkscrew moonsault. But Owens pushed his legs out from underneath him, crotched him on the ropes, got him in Tree of Woe, hit the cannonball, and then hit him with a pop-up powerbomb. And then, of course, being Kevin Owens, he decides, well, I want to beat the shit out of Neville a little bit more. Dean Ambrose is a commentary, decides to dive onto Owens. They brawl for a little bit. A lot of bit. The table had already been pulled apart earlier in the match, and so then Owens ends up fighting Dean Ambrose back over to this area, and I'm sure he was attempting to recreate again the powerbomb through the table that he did. Unfortunately, he got laid out and then got elbow dropped through the table in the opening match of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Ambrose running across the guardrail to deliver the elbow drop.
Very impressive. Then, like we said, Titus O'Neil defeated Stardust, and neither of us really paid attention to that match.
I didn't see Stardust get much offense at all.
No, it was definitely put over Titus O'Neil match.
What about the Heath Slater versus Dolph Ziggler match?
Oh, do you want to talk about?
Yeah, because this is just too good to even. I'm excited. This is one of the highlights of the fucking episode.
Okay, I was gonna do the Divas and then have this be like our main event of the non-Rumble stuff. You want to save that for last, or do you want to save the Divas for last?
Let's do Divas for last, because that actually builds into something that's gonna happen next week.
All right.
Or actually in a couple days.
Yeah, a couple days. Okay. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler comes out. He's ready for a match.
Oh, by the way, also off of the thing we were just talking about. On the first SmackDown on USA, officially, they're going to be doing Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship.
And that will be this week on USA.
USA.
Dolph Ziggler comes out. He's ready for a match, and his opponent is Heath Slater.
Baby.
Awesome. Heath Slater's getting some TV time. He's on Monday Night Raw. And then we find out he's got some friends with him. He's got Adam Rose,
Bo Dallas,
and Curtis Axel. all coming out with Heath Slater.
Who I want to affectionately refer to them as the Four Dorksmen.
I see what you did there. So Slater and Ziggler have a hell of a match. It's so good to see Slater actually like mean something on TV. Yeah, just a fantastic match between these two. I mean, we've seen them go against each other before, but Heath Slater's been so thrown into obscurity that it's kind of weird to see him get some offense.
Yeah.
And then you realize how good he is getting the chance to actually wrestle.
When Dolph gave him his like jumping DDT, Heath has a good plant.
Yeah. Yeah, he
was a tree, baby.
for a second.
I said the ending.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Ending was good. Heath Slater went for an O'Connor roll. Didn't work. Ziggler tried to reverse it into also the same O'Connor roll maneuver. Didn't work. Bo Dallas got up on the apron, and Ziggler wanted to attack him because most people do want to hit Bo Dallas whenever he's around them.
I'd hit Bo Dallas if I got a chance.
Bo got out of the way, but that gave Heath Slater the opportunity to do a schoolboy roll-up on Dolph Ziggler, not using any tights or hair or cheating or nothing. He got almost a clean win.
With the exception of Bo Dallas, and there was a grab of the foot by Adam Rose before the O'Connor roll, I believe. But other than that, like, the pin was clean.
Yeah.
There was nothing shady about the pin other than the fact that he was distracted by Bo Dallas. Heath Slater won on Monday Night Raw. He doesn't even win on main event.
He beat Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. And then
it wasn't even like he beat a Fandango. He beat Dolph Ziggler.
He beat Dolph Ziggler.
This is the biggest thing since the time he beat Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Like,
that made him Portland's favorite wrestler.
You goddamn right it did. Now, and this... So now we get all four of them walking away. Slater's got a microphone and says, "Hey, it looks like I found myself some friends."
And initially, I really, at this point, like after every one of them said something, I wanted to be like, okay, so what's the stable going to be called? And then I was like, okay, friends in low places.
Oh, I thought each one was going to have like their own, like. I felt like they were all trying to do like song lyrics because I'm expecting this to be 4-man band at this point. But yeah, Adam Rose talks about being 4 unique flowers and they're gonna
let it ride.
Yeah, ride off into the sunset. And Slater
gonna let it ride, let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. And Slater's like, what?
And then Curtis Axel said that it's been a long time and now the chains are off. And then Bo Dallas says. It
doesn't matter
how many times
you knock down. It's about how many times you get back up.
And then Slater said,
and let's face it, those guys have been knocked down a lot.
No shit. And then Slater says, you can start trending this worldwide. #social outcasts. And then Bo steals a microphone and says, "Bo leave."
And then he does the mic drop.
they have to rein him back in. But this is the best, strangest thing that's happened in a while now.
You know, here's the thing. They're starting it by putting Heath Slater over Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
It's sort of a heel thing because they cheated and stuff.
Well, yeah.
But, I mean, the crowd potentially can get behind all 4 of these people.
With the exception of Bo Dallas.
The crowd, I've seen the crowd pop for Bo Dallas before.
Okay.
There was a Bo Leave chant.
I try to push it out of my mind.
There was a We Bo Leave chant last week.
That's because Brooklyn is crazy.
But no, what I'm thinking is like, okay, the best way to get them noticed first is to put them over people who are notable
like
on-screen talent. Dolph Ziggler. Sure, that's putting him over against a face. But I want to see, this is going to end up feuding them with the Wyatt family.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They're going to wait for them to get over, kind of like the New Day.
Oh,
where the New Day, despite it being heels, are super over with the crowd.
Oh, absolutely.
So they're waiting for this to become the white version of the New Day. Which is why they need 4 instead of 3, because the New Day's still more talented than these guys.
Yes. The thing too is there's no big guy in their group.
So you have to like
Bo Dallas is the biggest guy.
You have to smash. You have to smash like Heath Slater and Curtis Axel together to make the Big E.
I don't know. You got a pretty hefty. If you put Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel together, they're together. That's a pretty hefty duo. They could take on Big E.
Yeah, but no. What I think it's gonna be is they're gonna be like the foursome that topples the Wyatt family, and like they're like.
Just the thought of that is ridiculous.
But you know what it's gonna be is that's gonna be the first face to face of like the Bo Bray in the ring, like.
Oh, brother versus brother.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Anyway, yeah.
And wait for Axelmania to body slam Braun Strowman.
The social outcasts are a thing.
Axelmania versus Braun Bray the Giant.
Stop. We're moving on. No, the social outcast is a thing. I'm excited about it. This is the only thing that's going to make me like Bo Dallas, so I'm interested. We'll go with that. Our last thing that is non-Rumble related, we end up getting a rematch from a couple months ago between Becky Lynch and Charlotte. Charlotte's a little upset because she thinks that Becky went and asked for this match.
I bet she did.
And Becky's like, well, no, but I'm sure you're just as excited as I am, so we can go out.
And Charlotte just flat out says, no, I'm not excited.
Yeah, Charlotte's not into this at all. And Becky's like, well, you know, the last time we were in the ring, you did use some shady tactics to beat me, so you know what? If you're scared, maybe you're just scared that I'm going to win this time. And so Charlotte's like, okay, you know, friendly competition, blah, blah, blah. Creepy dad Ric Flair comes up from behind.
And that's the thing, too, is it's just like, she's like, oh, sure, yeah, friendly competition. And it just so happens to be, once you start saying it's going to be competition, that's when the cheater comes around.
Yeah, Ric Flair comes in.
Hey, we're going to not cheat, definitely.
Yeah, so you got Ric Flair in Charlotte's corner, and these two ladies put on one hell of a match.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so good to see. I'm glad that Becky, the one who was kind of pushed to the side as far as the Divas Revolution is considered, she's getting the rub in the same storyline as the champion.
Yeah.
So it's very good for her. She gets to show off what she can do.
Well, I mean,
Sasha's next.
Their attempted face of the Divas company, Nikki Bella, is injured.
Thank God.
And Paige has been off. Not doing storyline stuff for a while now.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She showed up at the Slammies. That's like the last time we've seen her.
I know that there was a death near and dear to the Knight family, because Saraya posted something on her Instagram. So that may be why Paige wasn't here tonight. She might have been back home dealing with something at home. Not quite sure.
Yeah, we haven't seen Paige as part of the.
Yeah, she hasn't been very
prominent
quite
a while.
Yeah, but yeah, no, a fantastic match between these two, and you know, you get Charlotte and Ric Flair working together very well. Rick ends up grabbing Becky Lynch's foot, and this is how everything kind of went down in the last match while Charlotte was feigning the knee injury. Charlotte ends up going for a roll up that Becky is actually able to kick out of, and let's see. Yeah, so no, she goes for the Oklahoma roll, and then Becky's able to kick out of that, which then she's able to roll into a roll-up of her own, and then Becky pulls the tights to get a shady victory over Charlotte, and Ric Flair ends up throwing his jacket in the ring, and Becky catches it and throws it back at him, and he's getting into the ring. All the while, you've got seething Charlotte behind Becky Lynch, and she is not happy.
And she kicks her right between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, and then proceeds to beat the shit out of Becky Lynch.
And finish her off with a spur.
Yeah, so
spur.
We got, if it wasn't apparent before, it's definitely Charlotte is a heel now.
Weird.
What?
Just realized both the main champion and main women's champion used a spear.
Oh. Wow.
Hey, Rhino, come in and win the United States title.
Gotta be better than fucking... Be better than,
Goldberg.
Del Rio's fucking...
Come in and win the Intercontinental title?
Oh, yeah. That was
I'm just trying to get all people who use the spear to show
I forgot
up.
that was the other thing that that wasn't Rumble related.
Goldberg?
No, the League of Nations versus the Usos.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing.
It was a good match until Del Rio decided to use the fucking double stomp and made Jey Uso look like a moron.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, good.
Rusev had a great throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off
off the top rope. Anyway, good move forward with the Divas. So I'm definitely excited to see Becky Lynch and Charlotte get a chance to really throw down at a pay-per-view. Yeah. Hopefully that's the title match of the Rumble.
I'm going to say the one thing I pull out of the tag team match, Usos versus the League of Nations, I like Rusev a lot.
Yes.
Rusev, I think, has the potential to be a huge star in the future.
Definitely. And what I got was Del Rio needs to stop doing that goddamn double stomp. But let's move on to stuff that involved the Royal Rumble. We open up with Stephanie making her way down, and she immediately gets interrupted by Roman Reigns.
She didn't even get to the ring.
Yeah, no, she was halfway down the ramp and got interrupted by Roman Reigns. Roman ends up trying to call out Vince because he's a special referee in the championship
Vince
match.
ain't home.
Vince ain't home?
He ain't even at Raw either. He ain't at no place. Roman can't get a hold of him. He's trying to call him.
I don't think that's how it went down.
You said he's trying to call Vince.
Call Vince out. I didn't say call Vince. You missed a word, bro.
Oh.
Anyways,
it doesn't matter anyways. He was there.
Cause yeah, Vince wasn't there, so Stephanie's like, no, you get to deal with me. And
he's on his way.
She starts running him down, blah blah blah, and she hits this point where she says, "I'm gonna do to you exactly what my dad did to your father, Sika." And Roman's like, no. See, you don't have to worry about my father. It's your father you have to worry about, because if he screws me over tonight, because he talks about how important the championship is to him and his family. He says, if I get screwed over, you won't be picking up your father from jail. You'll be picking him up from the hospital.
Yeah.
Which I feel like...
They're going to arrest him and take him to the hospital.
Yeah. Sure.
I like how you so yeah with me, like...
Anyway.
Like you thought I was going to make sense.
Yeah. Our first real build towards the Rumble is we had Big Show versus Ryback. Both guys are officially in the Rumble.
I like how, like, first two moves of the match are, like, the fucking staple, almost finishers of both guys.
Yes. And
Ryback
came out for his entrance and he didn't look like he gave a fuck.
And we figured out why.
Because he was going against Big Show.
No, I think it was the post-Big Show part.
Oh, okay. Possibly. So, yeah, these two guys, they actually, like, throw each other around quite a bit in this match.
Yeah, like, they start kind of, like, typical big guy thing at the beginning, but then Ryback hits a meat hook, and then, like, he's starting to pick Big Show up, and then Big Show just choke slams him right away.
Yeah.
And then Big Show gave him his little backflip him over the top rope that he does to people.
Yeah. So Ryback winds out on the outside. Then we get the Wyatt family show up, and they are surrounding Ryback.
And they beat the
crap out of him. He ends up getting a super kick, and then he gets choked up by Strowman. Then they turn their attention towards Big Show. There's no decision in this match, by the way.
No, because when the Wyatt showed up, the referee disappeared.
He disappears. The bell never rings. Nothing. This is just the Wyatt family won this because they end up taking out Big Show in a group effort.
Big Show almost.
Big Show had his moment.
He got too caught up in staring at Braun Strowman's weird thing.
His little lip thing that he does. It looks so creepy when you do it. For those of you who listen to the podcast, you have no idea what you're missing. Anyway, so the Wyatts essentially announced that all four of them were in the Rumble.
I guess.
Because they're officially, like, they're recognizing themselves as the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Yep.
Bray Wyatt has the thing.
Or is it the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
They're not whores. I don't think so.
No? Alright.
So yeah, I mean, all four members of the Wyatt family, holy shit. Like, that's a force to be reckoned with. So we'll see how that plays into...
You know who else is a force to be reckoned with?
Who?
The New Day!
Oh, the New Day, because they came out to do a New Year's celebration.
Yeah.
They made fun of Mike Tyson and his hoverboard video. If you haven't seen that, check that out.
That's not very funny.
No.
Make fun of Mike Tyson.
Is it Toothum?
Toothum.
Uh,
You know what? I actually got an update on Mike Tyson after his hoverboard accident.
oh no.
Well, he's resting and recovering nicely. He's got an ice pack on. And he's watching his favorite movie, Edward Scissorhands.
You know what? Never mind. So the New Day, they have a new fucking background.
Very bright, rainbowy,
where
unicorn filled.
it's them on the unicorn actually travels across the ribbon up on the stage and everything. Anyway, they go through. They do their whole bit about how Kofi's gonna be in the Rumble. He's gonna win the Rumble. New year, new day. Blah blah blah. They decide to do a countdown, starting at 9 because they didn't get a chance to on actual New Year's Day. So they do a countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Gets to 4. The graphic changes to something we're pretty accustomed to. It hits 1. We get some fireworks, and Chris Jericho shows up.
And Jericho's like, "Okay, you guys, I'm old, so listen to me."
Hey, man, he still had that crowd going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm old. Listen
you chanted it. You chanted it.
Shut your Rudy Tooty Booties.
Rudy Tooty Booty. The crowd chanted it. Kevin Hawk chanted it. It's a thing. It's gonna be trending worldwide along with social outcasts. Hashtag Rudy Tooty Booty.
Yeah, why not?
Trend it.
But Jericho's like, "Hey, guys, listen up. Me and my feathered hair are gonna be entered into the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, so
we're gonna be 3 different entrants. Me, my feathered hair, and this too small for me vest that I'm wearing under my coat."
So yeah, Jericho's in the Royal Rumble now.
With some weird ass style going on.
I think I don't know if I would have rather known that Jericho was in or have him be one of those oh, it's Jericho.
Here's why they had Jericho come out to say he's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
No Randy Orton. No Cesaro. No Seth Rollins.
No star power.
No, yeah. I'm really surprised they just haven't come out and said John Cena's going to be in the Royal Rumble already.
Oh, he'll probably announce it now. There was no John Cena on this Raw.
Yep.
Whoa. Oh, he's going to be on SmackDown.
Probably.
They announced it last week.
Can't have 2 John Cenas in 1 week.
They announced it last week that on the
televisions.
first episode of SmackDown on USA, John Cena's going to be there. Also, Becky Lynch is getting a Divas title match.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to say that to the end, and then I forgot to talk about it.
Yep. So yeah, Jericho is in the Rumble, and
he said he's going to eliminate the New Day.
And he had a really great promo with the New Day, but this leads into a rematch from last week's SmackDown, where the New Day takes on Kalisto and the Dudleys.
My favorite part was when he told him to shut up, and Biggie was like,
"Yeah, no, they looked really offended when Jericho told them to shut up." Yeah, so we get the 6-man tag match. Another great 6-man tag. Kalisto and the Dudleys make a ridiculously good team.
No.
I don't know why. I don't know how it works.
Spike factor.
It just happens, and it works.
Spike factor.
It works perfectly. Yeah, great spots from everybody. Kofi was actually the victim in this match. He was the one that was cut off from his corner for most of the match.
Devon got a hot tag.
Yeah, Devon got a hot tag. Bubba did his bionic elbow and he did
Biggie hip swivel.
He did the Biggie hip swivel and said Rudy Tooty Booty when he did it. Yeah, and the New Day ends up picking up the win. Kalisto gets taken out by Big E. Big E runs him into the barricade. And while the Dudleys are going for the what's up on Kofi, we get Woods coming out from behind Devon, and we get Big E coming out from behind Bubba. They end up stopping the what's up. Devon, being the legal man, ends up getting hit with the Midnight Hour, and the New Day picks up the win. So
good on the New Day.
So I'm sure, yeah. So I'd like to see Kalisto get in the Rumble. We know Kofi's going to be in the Rumble. Maybe the Dudleys. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But that is our last thing, and then we go to our main event. Main event day. Where
Telemundo.
Vince has already gone over.
Johnny Mundo.
That's Lucha Underground. We still got a couple weeks for that.
Johnny Mundo.
We had Vince go over the rules with both Sheamus and Roman Reigns earlier in the show. Vince looking jacked at 70, with his
That sounds like a terrible, terrible video to search on the internet.
Don't Google that. This was it was a good match.
Yeah, the match wasn't bad.
There was just some weird shit. How would you classify this?
It wasn't bad, but it had some technical flaws.
They didn't know how to fall or run
It
or... It wasn't
pretty.
It was weird.
Like, they had Sheamus was up giving a 10 punch and Roman Reigns pulled him down, but like the only part of Sheamus that hit anything was his arm.
And he like spun around and it was...
And then like Roman Reigns took a corner, but he took it like shoulder first and fell.
And then Sheamus like ran
They
faster than he expected.
They took a lot of like... Well, like, here's the thing, is like Roman Reigns did a drop down, and it was so out of the ordinary. Like, normally I see a wrestler do a drop down, I go, oh, he did a drop down. Roman Reigns did it, and I'm like, the fuck is he doing? The fuck is Roman Reigns laying down for?
What's wrong with him? No, yeah, and maybe that's what...
Like, I thought he slipped. Like, I literally, like, he whipped and fell, and like, just didn't get back up.
Just didn't know what he was doing. No, it was, like, there was
now, a lot of them were taking, like, some of the things, like, they were taking, like, small steps or, like, too many steps.
It was just, there was some weird stuff in this match.
Yeah.
The big story here is that we obviously have Vince on Sheamus' side. He's doing the fast counts for Sheamus.
He's trying to get down for those pins as fast as he can without hurting
Which
himself.
isn't very fast. He's doing slow counts for Roman.
He's doing some, like, 1, 2.
Yeah, no, he was slapping with both hands at one point. And then, yeah, Roman would do it, and he'd do the 1, 2. Ah, Sheamus kicked out. So...
You know, if he would have been smart, he should have just hit both hands down at the same time and skipped to 2.
I don't think that counts.
He's Vince McMahon. He would make it count.
He'd still count 1.
There you go.
He's 70.
3.
Oh,
Or hit his head with the ground. 3.
Knocks himself out. He can't ring the bell.
Oh,
no. No, so eventually Roman just gets pissed off.
Yeah.
And...
Then what did they do?
He starts intimidating Vince, and he goes, hey, I want you to watch this. And he goes like he's going to set up for a spear on Sheamus. Instead, he turns around and he Superman punches Vince.
Yeah. Even that about face, like, to turn and Superman punch Vince was awkward looking.
Yeah. And so then he hits the spear on Sheamus, goes for the pin, and goes, hey, get that referee out here. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, that's the best part, is like, he knocks out the referee, then hits the finish on Sheamus.
And then looks frustrated that there's no referee.
He's like, God damn it, Vince, why aren't you counting?
So then we get...
Why did you headbutt my fist so hard?
Then we get some more back and forth, and...
They go to the outside and set up like they're going to do a table spot.
Yeah, Sheamus ends up getting chucked over the table, which leaves Roman and Vince in the ring together. More intimidation. Roman looks like he's getting ready to just fucking end Vince at this
Stephanie
point.
comes out and gets all bitchy.
And boobs everywhere.
She stands up on the middle rope, and then exactly as I said it...
I can't believe you called that. That was fantastic.
Right as it happened, I was like, he should knock Vince into the ropes, and Stephanie would flip over, and it'd be funny.
And Vince gets tossed into the middle rope. Stephanie falls into the ring. She makes sure that her boobs are still inside of her shirt. But then, I don't even know what...
He starts to go, like, he sets up like he's going to spear Vince, and Sheamus teleports out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, and just
foot first into Roman Reigns.
And
it's like watching Scorpion on Mortal Kombat
so
teleport.
He hits a bro kick, and that kind of like stumbles Roman. He hits a second bro kick. Roman goes down. He goes for the pin. Vince
is sitting up at this point.
Vince is like, he didn't realize how long he had to sell, because he's supposed to be completely out at this point.
Yeah, but he's up, and now he's like, good deal, get the referee out here.
Vince, oh man, I'll give you an A for effort, bro, but damn. Anyway, Scott Armstrong.
What the fuck? this is where it kind of fell apart.
Yeah, Scott Armstrong comes down, hits a 2. Sheamus doesn't get the pin. Roman Reigns kicks out.
Sheamus gets really pissed off.
Sheamus is losing his shit, and Scott Armstrong's just like, "Don't worry about it. You gotta kick him again, and I'll count 1, 2, 3 real fast." So he turns around, he gets Superman punched. Then Scott Armstrong gets Superman punched, and then Sheamus gets a spear, and then out of nowhere, the third referee shows up, and Roman Reigns and John Cone. Is that his name?
Yeah.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Traffic cone.
Oh, okay. Roman Reigns ends up picking up the win and retaining the WWE World Title.
And then Vince McMahon got pissed off because the reason it wasn't because Roman Reigns won. It was because he forgot he was the referee. He goes, "Oh shit! I could have been in there the whole time." So
and then he
punched the referee.
He punched John Cone in the face.
And
okay.
Oh. And then I was glad the debacle was over.
Yes. And then we set up what could be a very interesting twist at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, it's a very interesting twist, and I'm looking forward to it because this is something that hasn't happened in ages.
Take it away.
That Roman Reigns will be defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at the Royal Rumble. Not against one opponent.
Well, it's 1 versus all.
Do you think maybe he's going against the entire League of Nations?
That's what I thought.
But no.
Maybe he's going against the League of Nations and the New Day.
Not even.
Who's he going against?
All 29 other participants of the Royal Rumble.
Are you saying that for the first time since 1992?
I think so, 1992.
That the Royal Rumble will determine the WWE World Heavyweight Champion?
Yep.
Holy shit. Now I'm sure most of you Roman haters are out there going, well, Roman Reigns is going to win the Rumble again. But there's a real good chance that we're going to get just some random victory here. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? This is cool. I think, even if Roman Reigns does win it, fuck it. It's for the championship. It's not to, hey, I'm going to the main event of WrestleMania. This is for his championship. If he wins, that's just awesome for him. It depends on what number he's going to come out at. Granted, it'll probably be 1 or 2, but hey, I think this is fucking cool. This is the biggest change to the Rumble in a long time, other than the one time that they did 40 people. What are you gonna do? So yeah, so we get a championship Royal Rumble match.
That's gonna be cool.
And we know that Big Show, Curtis Axel, Ryback, the New Day,
potentially,
at least Kofi, all 4 members of the Wyatt family,
Jericho,
and Roman Reigns, and probably Sheamus now,
probably Sheamus,
are all going to be in the. This is
Curtis Axel's going to Mania.
Hey, you know what? If Curtis Axel, the social outcast, clean sweep this year at WrestleMania. They go into the next year as all champions. We're getting. I'm saying right now we're getting. Bo Dallas is gonna beat Alberto Del Rio for the U.S. title, and we're gonna get Slater and Rose as tag team champions. And Curtis Axel is WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Hey, it's gonna be that moment when he slams Braun in the head.
This was an interesting episode of Raw.
Yeah, can we drop a little bit of could be related news that I want to mention about what could happen at the Royal Rumble?
Yeah,
because
so this was confirmed by I think not Wrestling.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name. Oh well, it's one of the guys who writes for one of the wrestling columns.
Meltzer?
Was it Meltzer?
After?
Yeah, it was Meltzer, I think. Not After. I don't think After really writes much anymore.
No. So
Wrestling Observer newsletter.
This isn't. I mean, it's.
I haven't heard a 100% confirmation from any of the wrestlers.
But we haven't heard any denial of it either. That WWE has potentially signed AJ Styles, Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
So here's my prediction. The big surprise at the Royal Rumble will be AJ Styles.
If AJ Styles shows up at the Royal Rumble, the crowd, the internet, the wrestling world will lose its collective fucking mind. Because that is... Wow. That's crazy. And the fact that waiting in the wings to come through WWE eventually will be Shinsuke Nakamura and the heavyweight tag team from the Bullet Club.
Yep. The Machine Gun and Festus.
You're running with that Festus thing.
Oh yeah, Biscuits and Gravy's back, my friend. They're gonna try and convince everybody that Carl Anderson was Jesse.
Yeah, right. Like he became Slam Master J.
Yep.
Fuck that. Anyway.
Slam Master K.
No. So, crazy thing, the 2016 is already starting off just insane in the world of wrestling. There's so many things happening right now.
So many. All of them. All of the things are happening.
All of the things are happening right now. But for now, thanks for
right,
watching or listening to the Raw Review. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe.
Click a lot of links.
All of our links.
Guess what? There's a lot of them down there.
Yeah. There's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's Tumblr, there's Instagram, there's Reddit, and there's 2 emails, and there's a podcast. And for those of you listening to the podcast, there's a link to the YouTube channel.
Look at our faces and all these pretty pictures we're putting up, like this one.
And that weird,
And this picture.
what's that? It's that goat face.
And this one of Zeb Coulter.
Oh. Yeah,
That's
that
not
one's-
pretty. Yeah, and this thing he was pointing to just a second ago, that's a playlist.
Yeah, that's gonna
and
have...
you know what's going to be the most exciting thing on the playlist?
What?
Lucha Underground
Eventually.
is coming back
In like
this
3
year.
weeks.
Like,
3 weeks.
within, like, the future close enough that we can taste it.
You can taste the end of January?
I can taste the Lucha Underground goodness.
It's a lot
That's
of...
coating this month.
I feel like there's a lot of asbestos in that warehouse. You might want to put your tongue back in your mouth.
I'll put it back in my mouth as best as I can.
As fast as you can.
See, I just made an asbestos joke.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to wait for the rest of the videos that are going to be popping up this week. Possible Wrestle Kingdom review. You will get a midweek wrap-up with an actual NXT this week.
And every time the midweek wrap-up happens, I'm going to say something about Lucha Underground.
Sure. The first SmackDown on USA with 2 championship matches. And, of course, indie news with some more news on the Top Prospect Tournament in Ring of Honor. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody.
And fuck Sheamus.
What he said.